All right, guys, today we're going to go over how to set up MyFitnessPal for nutrition coaching as well as our challenges. If we don't use MyFitnessPal, we use one of the food logs or another app. Obviously, that's an individual basis that we would talk about personally. First things first, I'm going to come down here to More. I'm going to come to Settings. I'm going to go to Sharing and Privacy, Diary Sharing, and then this is usually on private. I'm going to click Public or Friends Only. If we pick Friends Only, I'm going to next come down to Friends. I'm going to add friends, and then I'm going to click there for Invite Friends. I'm going to put the username that the coach gives you as well as your name. One of the next things we're going to go over is setting up our goals. When we set up MyFitnessPal, it's going to ask you a whole bunch of questions and give you a specific number to hit. Do not pay attention to that. We're going to go with the numbers that your coaches give you. All right, so in order to, whenever we adjust this, we're going to go to goals. I'm going to come down here to calories, and then here's where I put in the calories that we give you, as well as the macronutrients of the carbs, proteins, and fats. One of the key things about this feature is we do not want to have our exercise in there. So do not log it in there. Do not connect your Fitbit to your MyFitnessPal or anything like that, just simply because we give you numbers according to the exercise level. And honestly, it'll start skewing the numbers, so you're not really hitting what you're actually thinking. Next up, we're going to show you how to put in food. I'm going to click the plus sign right here. I'm going to click food, and then I'm going to click one of the meals. And obviously there's a whole bunch of different foods here that I already put in. We're going to treat this like we've never done it before, so I'm going to search for oatmeal. And then there's a whole bunch of different things that pop up here, which I would end up picking one of them. And then there's a serving size and number of servings, and I would end up switching around, figuring out which one we end up using. Trying to figure out which item to use, because there are a whole bunch of different things when you search for it. One of the easiest things to do is use this barcode up here, this barcode scanner. Scan the barcode of the item, and boom, nice and fast. Now all of a sudden I just adjust the serving sizes and number of servings again. One of the main complaints about MyFitnessPal is having to log everything in, whether it's a meal that has a whole bunch of stuff in it or recipes that have a whole bunch of stuff in it. People don't like it because it's really monotonous and tedious at first. While it is at first, a couple of the things that are really helpful are the meals and recipes tab. All right, we can create our own recipe. I would put every little thing in there. If I do a meal, I would create, put everything in there that I have that meal. For instance, my egg dinner has a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I would end up putting that in there. And then now everything pops up, and then I can just adjust the serving sizes as I want. The last thing we're going to go over is adding our weight. Okay, when we do this for challenges or just individual purposes, what we want to do is we want to weigh ourselves every single morning after we go to the bathroom before we eat something, and we take the average as we go through that. Okay, if we're a slave to the scale, talk to your coach. We might not have you do that, but I'm just going to still show you how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to click weight. And then that's where I put it in. Okay, we can add a progress photo, anything like that, and it keeps us up to date as we do that.